Nokomis Warrior Broadcasting presents Nokomis Varsity Basketball. Today, the Camden Windjammers take on our own Nokomis Warriors. Tape live December 23rd, 2023 from Newport, Maine at Nokomis Regional High. And bringing today's game, Mia and Hallie Coots.
Thank you, Mr. Brown, for the introduction. So we're going to go ahead and take a seat now, but we got the wires all. We're actually not going to take a seat quite yet. Okay, now we're good. Our names got up there. Okay. All right, how's everyone doing tonight? Hallie and I are announcing tonight's game, and it's going to be a pretty good game to watch, I think. So we have Nokomis at 4th place in heel points. They are 2-2. They beat Bangor and Skowhegan, but they lost to the number 1 seed Mount Blue and Lawrence. And then they are playing Camden, who is 2nd in heel points. They are 3-2, and they lost to Madomic and Oceanside, who both have very strong rosters, and they have beat Coney, Brewer, and Mount Ararat. And so today, I mean, we're watching warm-ups, and both sides are shooting the ball really well. So it's going to be a really interesting matchup to see, like, who stays hot when it comes to game time, I think. What about you, Hal?
Yeah, I definitely agree. Both teams look like they're going strong. They're ready for this game, and they want to pull out a W.
Yeah. Something similar, me and Hallie did a girls' game probably a week ago, I think. I'm not entirely sure about the dates, but regardless, similarities between the girls and the boys team is that they're both rather undersized. For our Nokomis Warriors, we have Dawson Townsend, who's over 6 feet, and same with Seth Bowden, and that's about it, that it goes for size. Camden looks like they have a couple tall guys on the court, and so we're going to see how they size up, like literally size up come game time.
Yes, last week we lost to big Greedy Hearts Grove and Madden White, so it'll be a good match to see here tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. Another strength for the Warriors is that they just have some awesome leadership within Connor Sides and Alex Grant on the court. They're 2 seniors, both 4-year varsity players. And they've won a state championship, and they got a lot of camaraderie along this team. So it's going to be awesome to see what they do tonight.
Yep.
I guess I should say today. It's only 2 o'clock.
Right. It's kind of trippy to think of it. Normally we do night games 6 o'clock, and here we are now at 2.
Well, I'm going to drive us home, and it's going to be dark at 4 o'clock, so might as well call it night.
Right.
The only good thing about winter, I think, is that it's basketball season. I don't think anyone in Maine actually enjoys the winter, unless you're a snowmobiler, but you're not getting much of that right now.
Right. No snow, really. Just some rain and flooding.
Yeah. Mr. Brown had us ill-prepared when we went down to ask for last names earlier. We had last year's roster, so we had a little bit of a cluster getting the roster for Camden Hills, but we are super excited to get this.
Good afternoon and welcome to Nokomis Regional High for today's regular season matchup between the visiting Windjammers of Camden Hills Regional High School and your Nokomis Warriors. We hope you enjoy today's game and support these athletes, coaches, and officials in a positive manner. Now let's meet the starting lineups first for the Windjammers. Senior number 11, Will Duke. Senior number 14, Owen Reynolds. Senior number 20, Hunter Bell. Senior number 32, Quincy Messer. And a sophomore number 35, Nolan Ames. The Windjammers are coached by Joel Gabriel and assisted by Marty Messer and Casey Wilson. And now make some noise for your Nokomis Warriors. A sophomore, number 2, Owen Sides. A senior, number 4, Alex Grant. A junior, number 10, Dawson Townsend. The senior, number 15, Connor Sides. And a sophomore, number 20, Seth Bowden. The Warriors are coached by Josh Grant and assisted by Jordan Larley, Derek Townsend, and Zach Hartsgrove. The officials for tonight's game are John Choppy and Tracy Martin. At this time, would you all please rise and join us in honoring America with the playing of our national anthem.
All right, and we are getting ready to start this game. So we noticed that Nokomis does have a set of brothers starting, and funnily enough, there are 2 other sets of brothers on this team, which always makes me smile because we're going to be a set of siblings on a team.
Yeah, we want to make sure that we don't just say sides to sides. We want to say Owen sides
to Connor
Connor
sides.
sides. That's right.
And if we get any subs in, we'll say Alex Grant to Drew Grant.
Right.
Because Grant to Grant is just going to be confusing for everyone involved. But if we're taking a look at the starters for both teams, we have 2 sophomores starting for the Warriors, Seth Bowden and Owen Sides, 2 seniors and 1 junior. And Warriors get the tip-off all ready to start. I'm really curious to see what kind of offense the Warriors are going to run this year, whether they're going to focus mainly on perimeter shooting or they're going to try and get more within the paint. It's going to be a really fun team to watch, I think.
Yes, absolutely. So far, Camden Hills is playing a pretty good defense, not allowing the Warriors in the bucket.
Yes, absolutely. Warriors have maintained control of the ball, though. They haven't gotten it taken away. Seth Bowden with a highly contested shot that does not fall, and Camden Hills gets the rebound. A 3 shot by Camden Hills early does not fall, but it gets back into the hands of Camden. So we will see what they do from here. Someone down with an injury early.
Number 32, Quincy Messer.
Yeah, unfortunately, girls, last year, I don't know if you were at the game, but Quincy Messer tore his ACL here. And so I don't know if he hurt his other, he looks like he may have hurt his other knee. So unfortunately, looks like he is going to be out for some time, I would say.
It was a non-contact injury, so it's only safe to assume it was something related to ACL, especially if he was injured here before. And so that's just really unfortunate to hear. You never want to see someone get injured, especially at the same place twice. Talk about, oh my gosh, talk about unlucky, same place.
I never want to come back.
Luckily, we have a really experienced and awesome athletic trainer, and hopefully he can get the care he needs while he's here from our very own Mr. Kreider, who actually asked for a shout-out when we were down there asking for last names. So, I mean, he got it. Probably not under the circumstances he wanted, but, you know, he got the shout-out that he so desperately needed. And so, in the meantime, while all of this was happening, Camden Hills did maintain possession of the ball, so we are still on their side of the court. Nokomis playing pretty good defense. A 3 is absolutely drained
By Will Duke.
Duke with a nice looking shot from the perimeter, and Camden Hills gets on the board early in this game. Or, well, not early, first in this game. Dawson Townsend with a mid-range jumper that looks absolutely gorgeous, and that fell. When Dawson Townsend is on, he has such a beautiful shot, and it's going to be, I mean, it's just awesome to watch him play when his shot is on. So hopefully it stays on the rest of the game.
Yes, it is.
Oftentimes in basketball, if players make the first shot, they're going to keep shooting and keep making it. And so it's always good to see a vote of confidence when they make their first shot.
Absolutely.
A Camden Hills shot falls, and the Warriors get the rebound. Dawson Townsend again going in for a small mid-range shot, and it does not fall. So Camden gets the rebound.
It's a good move, but just missed.
Oh, an excellent pass, but it falls out of his hands. Okay, yeah, lots of interesting things happening with the ball. It went in and out of Camden and Warriors' hands about 4 times each, and now we're back on Warriors' side of the ball. Very aggressive game being played thus far.
Yes, both sides want that ball. And they're fighting for it.
a pass goes a little bit awry for Camden, but they still maintain possession of the ball. Camden likes to take their time with their shots. They're definitely not putting any fast shots up. And what amazing defense by Owen Sides to block that shot. And, I mean, stays in the possession of Camden Hills, but we'd rather keep it in their possession than have them make a shot. They shoot, and it does not fall, so Warriors get the rebound. Grant looking to set up a play here. Passes it over to Sides, Connor Sides. Oh, what awesome passing. Owen Sides for a shot, and oh my gosh, call the bank. Call the bank, because he just absolutely banked that. What an awesome, awesome movement of the ball there. Great look by Sides to see Dawson Townsend low in the paint, and then Dawson seeing that he was contested, finding Owen totally unguarded, and him just making an awesome shot.
It was.
Hills goes in for an easy layup, and they make it, so we are looking at a 5-5 game right now. Camden
Looks like
doing
it's gonna be close so far.
Oh yeah, definitely. Grant from 3 does not fall in the hands of Camden.
Good defense by Bowden.
Great defense by Bowden. And Warriors come away with the ball. For an undersized team, I think that they have played absolutely amazing defense. I mean, we know that Owen Sides is not the tallest player, but for him to get in there and block shots, and for our other players to just keep messing with the Camden players to get rebounds and all that good stuff. And Seth Bowden goes in for a layup, and he makes it. So it's 7-5 Warriors. This would be a pretty big win for the Warriors if they come away with this in heel point standings. Oh my gosh, just it's so awesome to see this team play defense. Exactly right, Hallie. Totally picked his pocket. Didn't quite get that at first, but we're seeing a little bit. Oh my gosh. Mid-range jumper from Townsend does not fall. Camden gets the rebound. I think on both sides of the floor, they have to take better care of the ball. I mean, so far it's been off and on in the sense that they'll either take it really slow or way too fast and lose control of the ball. Seeing a lot of passing back and forth between the teams, or just a lot of taking the time around the perimeter. An awesome look, but Owen Sides gets it and then turns it over, and a wide open 3 from Hunter Bell goes in, and the Camden Hills take a lead. Connor Sides taking his time.
Good drive.
Seth Bowden goes
Seth
in.
Bowden.
Oh, yes. Being one of the taller players and bigger players on this team, he certainly knows how to use his body to his advantage.
Absolutely.
Connor Sides has always been a very strong defensive player, and he knows how to freak other players out, honestly. Only one way to put it. Shots going up for the Camden Hills windbreakers. All right, and it goes Warriors' way.
And subs are in.
And we have a timeout called by Coach Josh Grant. And now this is going to be a time where we take a look at our sponsors.
Yes, we have some great sponsors here at Nokomis Warrior Broadcasting. I want to give them a shout out really quick. This is our first level Burgundy sponsors. Casa Cattle, 249-2191 for all your beef needs. Clark's LLC, 368-4766. Camden National Bank, 368-4382. DT Lawn Care, our own Dawson Townsend's business in town. Any kind of lawn care he provides. And D.A. Gould and Grandsons Excavation. Over 40 years experience and certified, 938-2578.
Thank you, Mr. Brown. A minute 22 to go in the first quarter, and we're seeing a game played with excellent defense, very close so far. And Lots of great ball movement, too.
Yes.
Connor Sides going in for a highly contested shot, and he does not fall with a layup. And Hollis Schwam going in for the layup off of the steal from Connor Sides. Seth Bowden out to Alex Grant. He finds Owen Side in the corner. He does not make it, but his brother gets the rebound, puts it up, it does not fall. And then it ends up in the hands of the Windbreakers.
Yes, in this game, you're seeing a lot of moving around here. No one really standing still. Everyone's always moving around, looking for the ball, and working together.
Yeah, absolutely.
Some subs are in for Nokomis.
Jake Newmeyer and Jeff Carr. Jake Newmeyer just coming off of a knee injury, so really awesome to see him back in the game. A 3 from the Windbreakers, it does not fall, and so it's going to end up being
a Warrior ball.
Turns out they're not the Windbreakers. That's actually a type of jacket. They're the Windjammers. So clearly I am not as educated as I should be here.
Neither am I. I couldn't even correct you on that. I'm sorry.
Well, I know you'd be the first to correct me if you knew. So. All right, so after one, it's looking like a really close game. Just awesome ball being played here. So far, I think that we could see better ball control on both sides of the court. 10-9, though, you can't really argue with that. Just our Warriors are absolutely competing, and so what do you think, Hal?
I think so, too. It's going to be a close one. Watching this game from up here, it's intense. I'm up here biting my nails, looking forward. It's only the second quarter right now, so I'm excited to see how this plays out.
I know. I have to remind myself I am supposed to be unbiased up here, but I did try to clap when Seth Bowden made one of those layups. I wanted to clap, but I had to control it. Had to hold it back.
Yes, girls, this looks like this game's going to come down right to the bitter end, I would say. This is going to be a close contest. But right now, let's take a look at our mid-level white sponsors, Sebascook Valley Federal Credit Union in Newport and Pittsfield, 368-4940, and in Pittsfield, 487-5576. A.E. Robinson and Kerna, 278-4626. Newport Entertainment Center, 368-2490, and Newport Glass, for all your glass repair needs, 368-5698.
Thank you, Mr. Brown. We love supporting our sponsors, and, you know, they support us so much. I don't know if any of you on the broadcast have seen the broadcasting setup that we have here, but it is just incredible. And sorry, back on the floor. Let's talk about what just happened on the court. Warriors have the possession, but a pass got intercepted by the Windjammers, and so it went out of bounds, and it's still going to be a Warriors ball.
Good correction there. Glad
yes.
we know.
Oh, nice
Good
save by
save.
Connor Sides there to protect against the backcourt violation. Alex Grant went up for a 3. Seth Bowden comes away with the rebound and puts up an amazing-looking shot to put the Warriors back in the lead.
Yes, he's strong in there. Good, strong player, up and in.
A shot went, I don't actually know if we should call it a shot. I think he was going for a shot but lost control of the ball and it went out of bounds. But it ended up back in Camden's possession. Oh, and a ball. Camden intercepts a pass from Jeff Carr to Connor Sides. They are full court pressing at this moment. I think it's a really smart decision in a close game like this. You're going to try and get as many steals as you can, put as much pressure on the offense as possible, and just try to get away with anything you can. Grant from 3 does not fall. Comes away in Camden's hands.
I said nicely.
Camden going in for a mid-range jumper, and what an absolutely amazing move there by number 35.
Nolan
Ames. Wow, and he is only a sophomore. That was just an incredible play. I mean, the rebound and just putting it up like that, wow.
And you look down and you see everyone diving around for the ball. They want it.
Sides going for the block, does not fall. And, you know, as we were talking about during the break there, Hal, that we just need a little bit more ball control, and we are definitely seeing that on the Warrior side of the floor. Camden has stretched their lead by 5 as opposed to 1. Townsend from 3 does not fall, and Camden gets away with a rebound. They go in, the Windjammers go in for a layup, and it does not go, so then the Warriors get the rebound. Oh, what a move by Seth Bowden. He is just so athletic, and he uses his size to his advantage. Excellent move there.
Yes, he's our lead scorer for Nokomis right now with 8 points.
And, you know, he's still so young. He has so much more time to develop in his years here.
Right, absolutely.
Oh, an excellent looking shot there from Owen Reynolds, and he hits that 3-pointer. Right now, the Warriors, I think they're just trying to take a second, regroup, and try and play some more solid offense, keep the ball in their hands, and some stronger defense to get some more steals on that side of the floor.
Jeff Carr and number 12, Hollis Schwam, fighting for the ball on the floor there.
And we have a timeout called. When we get back from the timeout, I believe it's going to be a Warriors possession. I think.
We'll see when it comes back.
I guess we'll see. I don't know if they've changed the possession on the scoreboard or not, so.
All right, this is a good quick time to also say that our 2 main sponsors here at Nokomis Warrior Broadcasting this year are Gilman Electrical Supply and Bears One Stop in Newport. And really thankful for our local businesses and also these guys for sponsoring the player of the game, Gilman Electric and Bears One Stop.
Mr. Brown, who's the player of the game today? Bears One Stop or Gilman Electric?
Gilman Electric tonight.
All right. So it was a Camden Hills possession, so I hope that they change the scoreboard so that and they just did. Awesome. Okay. Oh, from 3.
Does not go in.
Owen Reynolds has had a nice looking shot tonight, though, so have to watch out for him on the perimeter and make sure that he's guarded.
Definitely.
Townsend from 3. Looks good, does not fall. Sides comes away with a rebound, and he gets fouled, so it'll be a Warriors inbound. Camden Hills head coach did not seem very happy with that call, but from up in the booth, it looked like pretty solid call.
No, yeah, definitely. We have a good shot up here, too, though. We get to see down and everything, and he's kind of on the other side. Not hard to see from there.
Nice job. Way to defend him there, Hal. All right, so we have a little bit of I'm not even really sure what to call it. Just a lot of turning the ball over on both sides of the floor, but ends up back in the Warriors' hands. And so we are looking to see what we can put up on the board in this possession. Townsend from a very contested mid-range floater. And so it falls, and it's an awesome point for the Warriors. They really needed that vote of confidence, and so then they get in the way of a pass on the Camden Hills side, and so they will end up with the possession once again. Right now, if you're the Warriors, you're looking to get more on the board in any position. Grant from 3, and it is absolute money. It is money, and here we are, 18-19 game. Our Warriors are 1 point behind with 4 minutes to go in the half. Mid-range jumper does not fall.
But he does.
And I don't really know who the foul was called on that situation. Oh, okay. Do you know what happened? Because I'm not really sure who just got a foul called on him. And 22, I think. Yep, 22 just got a foul called. And so it's a Warriors possession. That's exactly what the Warriors were looking for and exactly what Camden Hills did not want to happen in that situation. Oh, my gosh.
Pass by Seth Bowden to Townsend. And Townsend.
Seth Bowden is just absolutely killing it tonight. What an amazing court awareness to see Townsend there and for Townsend to put it up so smoothly. Sides getting in the, oh, wow. Sides just puts so much effort into every time he goes out for the ball, and it's awesome to see. That's the type of effort you want to see, especially from one of your team leaders. It just sets the precedent for the rest of the team. How hard are you going to try? You always want to try harder than the person who's trying the hardest, essentially.
Yes, definitely.
All right, girls, I got an important question for you.
Let's hear it.
Is your Christmas shopping done?
Oh, yes.
Not quite here.
Oh, so
Well, it's actually not done for me. I'm probably going to have to pay for it, too.
Yeah.
Oh, no. She had to pay for her own gift last year. I paid her back, don't worry. But I only brought $50 to shop for all my family members, and that didn't quite cover it. So
Well,
she
it's
ended up paying her own gift.
Well, it's amazing. Prices have gone up, and it's expensive now. But it's the thought that counts, right?
That's right.
That's right.
Is yours done?
No, mine's not done. I'm figure after this game we could probably hit some
you
stores
got.
up,
I was
right?
gonna say you gotta go and finish up the haul.
Yeah. So we'll give it a shot tonight.
When are you gonna wrap it? Are you a Christmas Eve type wrapper?
Yeah, Christmas Eve wrapper.
Oh, yep.
Yep.
No better time to do it, right?
That's right.
I guess so. Just adds more pressure. You got to get it done.
That's right.
I think that's what all procrastinators say. They need to be under pressure. All right, Camden Hill's possession after the timeout, and we're going to see what they try to do here with 3.5 minutes left. This is a really important possession. Oh, my gosh. And an amazing-looking three-pointer there from Will Duke. We saw him nail a three earlier in this game to start it right off.
Yes, he's doing well this game as well with his shot.
We see the Warriors taking their time, and I really like to see that. I like to see them burn up a little bit of time on the clock and try and see what they can do and put up the best shot that they can. You don't want them to put up just any shot. Sides from three does not fall. And the Windjammers get away with the rebound. And wow, you know, that is just so impressive to me when you can get your own rebound and put it up and still be in the air. Maybe it's because of my vertical is like 2 inches, but I don't know. I always get so impressed when I see that. So Camden Hills with a 4-point lead here. Would love to see a three-pointer here from the Warriors.
Going sides, thinks about it, but passes it off here.
Seth Bowden also thought about it. Grant thinks about it, but moves in, goes for the mid-range. Doesn't fall, but who's going to get the rebound? It ends up being Seth Bowden, who also goes for a three and drains it. Absolutely nails it, and that's exactly what I wanted to see. It limits the lead down from 4 now to 3, and just excellent ball movement by the Warriors. They took their time and took the best shot they could for their team. And that shot does not fall from Nolan Ames. And it ends back up in Warriors' hands. And we're going to see the same thing. We're going to see them absolutely take their time. They drained 1.5 minutes off the clock in their last possession. Let's see how much they can drain off now. Oh, Seth Bowden again from 3. This one is not as good as the last one. And Connor Sides get fouled as he's going up for the rebound. And, you know, as we were talking about verticals earlier, you know, he is not an extremely tall player, but he can get up there with the rest of them. And that's what makes him so awesome to watch on both ends of the ball is that, like we were talking about with the effort, with him diving, you know.
Yes, he just flies through the court, and he tries his hardest, and it shows.
Absolutely. And that's exactly what you need to see from your leaders, your seniors.
Yes.
Townsend from 3. Oh, it looked good, but it did not fall. Sides fouls coming up for the rebound. Oh, and sides fouls. Thank you, Hallie. See, I told you guys earlier if she was going to correct me, she was going to do it right away. She tried to do it quietly so that none of you guys would hear, but I needed to call her out on it. Camden Hills with 1 minute to go. I'm going to guess that they're going to try and wind down the clock. Well, you know, I just guessed wrong. They go up for a layup that does not fall. And so now the Warriors are with it, and they're moving pretty fast with the ball. Oh, my gosh, and an awesome pass, and he gets fouled as Seth Bowden goes up for the layup. And so that falls, and he is going to go to the line for one.
See if we can get a nice 3-point here. Old-fashioned 3-pointer. And it bounces around, but does not go
Oh, my
in.
gosh, and the Warriors get it, and Townsend up for two. So the Warriors come away with a 3-point lead here with 30 seconds to go.
It's a good rebound and shot.
Absolutely.
And you hear the Nokomis Warrior bench now being very loud, hyped up for their team on their side.
And that's exactly what you need. You need that energy, and you need that support from your teammates. You know, as athletes ourselves, we always play better when we have a loud dugout. Wow, I don't know if you guys can hear what we're hearing, but it is loud down there on the floor. Warriors just got a charge, and so it's going to be their ball with 12 seconds to go, and they're going to try and put up a point or put up a shot here right before the half ends. And I've loved the ball we've seen here today, Hal, and especially in the second quarter thus far. It's just been really awesome. Our Warriors cleaned up their act a little bit, and just been awesome. Sides
Definitely.
from three. Oh, my gosh, and it is money. And it's absolute money.
Banks it in again. And that's the end of our first.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that was just a crazy, crazy half to watch.
What a half, girls. That was.
Really.
We'll be right back. We'll take a little break, and we'll be back for second half action.
Before we get back to the game, first, we'd like to take a moment to thank our sponsors of Nokomis Warrior Broadcasting. Camden National Bank, 79 Main Street in Newport, 207-368-4382. Casa Cattle, 151 Nokomis Road in Corinna, 207-249-2191. Clark's LLC, 607 Elm Street in Newport, 207-368-4766. DT Lawn Care, 158 Libby Hill Road in Newport, 207-270-0342. DA Gould & Grandsons Excavation, 557 Todd's Corner Road in St. Albans, 207-938-2578. Sebastopol Valley Federal Credit Union, 87 Moosehead Trail in Newport, 207-368-4940. Newport Glass, 162 Elm Street in Newport, 207-368-5698. A.E. Robinson of Corinna, 60 Newport Road in Corinna, 207-278-4626. Newport Entertainment Center, 26 Main Street in Newport, 207-368-2490. And our co-player of the game sponsors, Gilman Electrical Supply, 53 Main Street in Newport, 207-368-4306, and Bears One Stop, 80 Moosehead Trail in Newport, 207-368-2230. Once again, thank you to all of our sponsors from Nokomis Warrior Broadcasting and all of Warrior Nation.
All right, and welcome back. We are getting ready to start the second half here at Nokomis Regional High at 2:46 p.m. I don't know where Hallie just rolled off to, but oh, there she is. Just getting.
I left my clipboard away, so I had to grab it, and I'm back.
Sometimes I think it would be funny if he had a camera up here and they could see what we do, but then I'm like, I don't actually think that's a good idea.
No. Don't catch me off guard here. We're getting ASMR here. I'm sorry. I'm currently. I have a cough drop in my mouth because I'm sick, so I'm trying not to cough during the broadcast, and I'm just up here silently dying, but we're good.
Well, not silently because we can hear you now, but
It's fine.
it's okay. All right, so here we go. Warriors possession at the half. It's going to be Connor Sides bringing up the ball. And this is kind of unrelated, but what side do you like watching them shoot on better, Hallie? Do you like the right side or the left side better? Oh, my God. You know what I like to see? I like to see Seth Bowden shoot. I don't care what side of the court it's on.
Agreed. As long as it's in. I'd probably say the left or right because it's closer to me.
I would probably say the left because I don't have to look through this thing. Oh, that's the same thing for you. You just said. Oh, my gosh, and the Warriors get a steal, and they're bringing up the ball. Owen Sides looks out to Dawson Townsend, who moves in and takes a mid-range jumper. Looks good, does not fall. Oftentimes we've seen Townsend avoid the three and move in for a bit more of a mid-range jumper, and obviously that's just a personal preference. He feels probably a little bit more comfortable with that shot or a little bit more confident. Either way, we have 14 for the Camden Hills Windjammers shooting, and it does not fall, so it comes away with the Warriors once again. Connor Sides thinks about shooting, passes it out to Grant, who goes in for the mid-range shot, and it falls.
It looked good.
Well, it went in, so pretty good shot there from number 4, the senior. We haven't really seen a lot of subs here in the game for the Warriors. I mean, here and there we had Jeff Carr and Jake Newmeyer come in, but for a very short period of time. Excellent defense there by Owen Sides to put up a highly contested, or to create a highly contested shot that does not fall. And the Warriors come away with it, and then there's a foul. I don't know who the foul was on. I think it was 11, because 11's blinking on the scoreboard, but don't entirely know the answer to that.
No, I believe it was too.
The only thing I care about is that it's in the Warriors' hands.
Okay. She is a little biased here, isn't she?
Maybe a little bit. I'm going to get fired by Mr. Brown. He's going to tell me I'm too biased. Oh, my gosh. Seth Bowden is just crazy tonight. He is on fire.
Right, he is playing hard, and just it shows. He's doing amazing out here tonight, or this afternoon.
All I can smell is Hallie's cough drop. I mean, it smells good, but that's all I
Cherry.
can smell. Oh, my gosh. Wow, number 14, he has an awesome-looking shot.
He does. He made a 3 last half, and another 3 again.
I think that might be Owen Reynolds.
It
Is
is.
that correct?
Yes. The Windjammers come away with a steal. Ooh, that kind of looks like it traveled me, but... And Owen Reynolds goes in for a mid-range jumper. He was on the move. That was a really good shot, and so we're going to try and see the Warriors slow it down a bit and take more control over the ball and be a little bit smarter with the shots that they're taking and the passes that they're making. Oh, an awesome pass there. Grant from 3 does not fall. Camden Hills comes away with the rebound there. Interesting foul call there. Called the block on Sides. I didn't really even see any contact, did you?
No.
Okay. I don't know. Maybe we don't have the best view. We're not going to argue
we're
with
not
the
the
refs.
refs.
We're
Yeah.
not the refs. We're not the refs.
You're the for softball, but
We're
This is
the
a different
booth
game
refs.
here.
We're the booth refs. That's what we are.
absolutely.
Ooh, Owen Sides thinks about the shot. Does not take it. Oh my gosh. Yeah, definitely a travel there. But I mean, if he hadn't traveled, that would have been awesome play. But established a pivot foot and then stepped with the other one. So, or stepped with that one. Ooh, a really hard pass from Camden Hills to Nolan Ames, and I mean, just wasn't really expecting it. So,
Fumbled right out.
yeah, right out of bounds into the Warriors' hands.
So here on the Camden Hill side, we see zone defense right now trying to stop probably Seth Bowden from getting in there and getting those layups.
Yeah, that would be my guess too. Trying to keep the paint protected at all times. Yeah, I agree with the crowd yelling right now. That was definitely a travel on Townsend. And so it's going into the hands of the Windjammers. I don't know. I think I like windbreakers better. I mean, what is a windjammer? Can anyone tell me? Leave a comment. Or Mr. Brown probably turned comments off. I don't know.
So a windjammer is a ship.
Oh.
It's like a schooner type ship, I believe.
Isn't Camden Hills on the coast?
They are.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
It all pieces together.
Ooh,
And a
nice
good
shot there.
by number 11, Will Duke.
He has a nice looking shot too, we've noticed over the course of this game.
Was it a 3?
It was a 3.
All right, thank you.
You have one job and it's to take stats. Should be taking them.
All right, calm down now.
Yeah, the zone defense has really helped with the
Break up the pressure.
yes,
on,
thank you, and the paint
Yes, on Seth Bowden.
on Seth specifically, but
Yeah, well. Timeout called.
All right, let's look at our sponsors once again. Here we go. All right, again, these are our mid-level sponsors. So we've got some new sponsors on this group here. Newport Entertainment Center joined us this year. Have you girls been over to bowl, over play pool, or play video
yes.
games over at Newport Entertainment Center?
definitely.
Yes. That's
Awesome place.
Yeah, 368-2490. You want some good pizza, A.E. Robinson in Kerna has great pizza. 278-4626. Sebascook Valley Federal Credit Union in Newport and Pittsfield. 368-4940 and 487-5576. And Newport Glass, 368-5698.
I'll tell you what, Mr. Brown. A.E. Robinson and Kerna also has some good chicken tenders. Just for the record, for my people on the broadcast who are looking for a good place to get some food. All right, now we are in gas. I mean, gas is pretty as a necessity.
Definitely.
And so Camden Hills has the possession here, and so we are. Wow, whoa! I mean, what an awesome move. If it had fallen, that would have been just an incredible play to watch. Nolan Ames is very athletic. We've seen a lot of really strong moves like that for him throughout the course of the game. This one does not fall. And so we are seeing the Warriors take their time, trying to find the shot that they want to take. And Grant goes in and does not fall. But Connor Sides comes away with a rebound. And my question is how he does it, but his shot does not fall after he grabs it. Ooh. Wow.
Good fake by Bias.
Absolutely. I mean, just duked everyone out.
Oh. Maybe not.
All right. Townsend for a layup, and it falls.
And our messed up stat sheet, I may have called that one wrong. But regardless, it was in for Camden Hills.
Yes. Ooh, interesting looking layup there. Reverse, and does not fall, though, for the Windjammers. And so, Connor Sides tries to pass it to Seth Bowden, and it is stolen by the Camden Hills Windjammers. And a charge is called. The Warriors like that call, and so do I up in the booth.
Yes, we can hear.
Well, you can hear because, well, I mean, I'm obviously loud. I'm eating the mic. But you're also right next to me, so.
Okay.
My goal is to always break the speakers of those listening at home. So sorry if I've ever yelled too loud
No,
for
we
your
might need to turn you
speakers.
down a little bit here. Ooh,
Seth
we can
Bowden
hear some
going up.
talk in the
Yeah, we can
stands
hear.
here.
Ooh, oh my gosh.
Number 12, Hollis Schwam, comes in fast and falls down.
Yeah, they might want to mop up that spot on the floor. And anyway, after he lost that, after he fell, the ball obviously went out of bounds, and so it's Warriors' possession. Sides finding the open lane and just making it happen.
Excellent shot by Connor Sides.
With a minute to go in the third quarter, we are looking at a 6-point lead for the Warriors. Nolan Ames goes in for the mid-range jumper and does a push-up. So, I mean, awesome.
Gives him some strength there.
Ooh, Connor Sides thinks about the three, does not take it. And I just noticed that we have subs in the game. We have Jeff Carr and Jake Newmeyer back in, and Owen Sides and Dawson Townsend on the bench. Carr for the mid-range jumper does not fall.
And a collision on the floor here. Both Warriors and Camden Hills on the floor.
So it's an inbound play for Camden Hills. Nolan Ames receives the pass, goes in for the rebound, doesn't make it. Too many players going in for the rebounds and possessions of the ball here, and so we're finding a lot of just they need to be stronger with the ball, more careful with the ball, protecting it, and we're finding that they're not doing that as of right now.
14.4 seconds left in the third quarter here.
Mm-hmm.
Good move by Nolan Ames.
Yes.
Goes in and gets fouled.
So he will go for the three-point play with 8 seconds to go. Obviously not ideal for the Warriors, but we are going to see what happens after the shot. If it's made, if it's not, and the Warriors get the rebound, we're going to see what the Warriors try to do to get the last point on the board before we enter the fourth. And it is made, so it's going to be a Warriors possession here, and obviously 8 seconds on the clock. Well, I'm surprised I'm not seeing any pressing from Camden Hills. In such a close game like this, you would imagine they would press, but they are not, and so we're looking up for a shot. Oh my gosh, and an amazing layup, but something happened.
Layup does not count.
Was it a foul? Yep, it was a foul. So someone fouled Connor Sides somewhere along the way there. I don't know. I didn't see it, so can't attest to that. But we have 4.9 on the clock. Alex Grant from 3, and it doesn't go. And so here we are, 40-39 game, about to enter the fourth. And you know, Hal, this has been an awesome game to watch. I must say, it is pretty fun to announce a good game like this.
Yes, I agree. It's awesome to watch, and it's close up here, and it keeps me like right on track. I'm following along. I'm like, ooh, I get to put the points down, and I gotta pay attention here. So it's a different point of view up here in the booth than just watching it on the stands here.
All right, girls, we're going to bring up some more sponsors. This is our first level Burgundy sponsors. Casa Cattle, 249-2191. Clark's LLC, truck repair, fleet services, welding, sand and gravel, site work, trucking. Right there in Newport. Camden National Bank, 368-4382. TT Lawn Care, 270-0342. And D.A. Gould and Grandsons Excavation, 938-2578.
Awesome. We are so grateful for our sponsors, and just they make Warrior Broadcasting what it is.
Yes, they do.
Couldn't do it without them. I think earlier I was trying to talk about how if anyone has been in the broadcasting booth, it's just an amazing setup here, and we are so blessed to have what we have and to have an awesome director in Mr. Brown, even though he gives us unupdated lineups. But that's not his fault. That's the KVAC website's fault. So just have to razz him a little bit. Can't let him off scotch-free.
Absolutely.
Camden Hills going for a three-pointer early in the fourth, and it doesn't go. But we got to come. The Warriors came away with the Rye rebound there. Lots of communication happening on the floor from the Warriors, and I love to see that. Communication is so important. Alex Grant for three, and it falls. So the Warriors extend their lead to 4.
It's a good shot by Alex Grant. Swished in 3.
Yes.
Love to see it. Now who's the biased one, right?
One of the biggest changes in the Warriors game this year from last year compared to is that they're not worried about their confidence as much anymore. If they miss their first couple shots, they're going to keep shooting, and that's really important, especially in a sport like basketball where you have to shoot to win. You know, in our sport, especially like if you strike out, obviously you don't have to keep swinging, but to win the game in basketball, you have to shoot. And so there it goes. Owen Sides going in for a layup after Camden Hill scores a three-pointer, and this game is 45-42.
Both teams really fighting here. They want to come out with this win, so it's going to be an exciting last quarter here.
Yes, absolutely. Sides smacks the ball right out of Camden Hill's hands. Nolan Ames' hands, and out of bounds, so it's Camden Hill's ball with 6 minutes to go.
Something interesting here from Will Duke. He's made 4 threes and has a total of 15 points here.
Wow, that's really awesome information there. And that was Will Duke going in for the really contested layup, and he makes it and gets fouled on the play, so he's going in for 1. So make it 17 points, maybe 18. Warriors get the rebound there. Alex Grant for a wide open 3, and he nails it. Finding his groove here in the fourth quarter. An important time for him to light up, and he certainly did. Ooh, an awesome pass there from Nolan Ames out to
Hollis Schwab.
yes, thank you.
That does not go in. Bounces
Correct.
around.
Grant thinks about the 3. Lots of ball movement. I love seeing ball movement like that.
I was just thinking that myself here, Mia.
For those of you who don't know us, she doesn't usually call me Mia, so that was like so weird to hear.
It feels wrong.
It does feel wrong. I don't like it. It's just a little bit unprofessional for you to call me Sissy on the air, I think.
All right. Yes, it is.
All right, Camden Hills gets away with that rebound from a Warrior shot. And so with 5 minutes to go, they're looking to really put something together here. I think that they need to protect the ball a little bit more and find the right shots. I think that they're just not taking the right shots.
Yep, I definitely agree.
A little bit of a disagreement there from the Camden Hills coach and referee John Shoppy.
You can see it on the coach's face and his body language. He really did not agree with that there.
You know, I think as a coach, it's really important to try and keep your composure when talking to referees, because what you do, your players are going to do. And so it's, you know, a little bit unprofessional to see him argue like that. But, heat of the moment also. We see it all the time, heat of the moment. Sometimes it just flies. And so Camden Hills fouls again, and it's going to be an inbound play there for the Warriors. Warriors slowing their game down a little bit, trying to find a good shot. And Seth Bowden, how is he getting himself in these positions?
He really is just driving in and finding good shots, and everything is going in, really.
Yeah, he's taken a shot, and it's fallen almost every single time tonight. And so it's definitely awesome to see that from one of your younger players who is going to take this position to take more leadership role here in the future.
Yes.
Sorry, I got a little bit
No,
distracted
you're
there.
good.
I can't stay focused for too long, especially when there's the game going on in front of me. And so a 3-second violation called on Camden Hills, and so Warriors come away with the possession.
So far in this game, Seth Bowden has a total of 19 points here. He's really just doing amazing here.
A block is called on the Windjammers, and so the play is going to the Warriors on the sideline. So Owen sides to Connor sides on the back court.
Yes, Nokomis is really running it kind of slower now. Making sure
Awesome
they
move
stay
there
up
by Connor sides, getting around a couple defenders. Out to Alex Grant, who takes a 3. Bounces off the rim, does not go, but guess who gets the rebound? Guess who's there? It's Seth Bowden. He's everywhere. He is just the nightmare of Camden Hills. But it looks like he had a little bit of contact there. Didn't feel... Took a little bit of a hit on that play, but got up nice and strong afterwards.
Right, you can see he's just a team player here. He took a hard hit and is walking it off and
Yeah, absolutely.
being strong here. Trying to be the best.
And they're wiping up the court from where the two players fell, because that is just, they're so sweaty, it's dangerous, I guess.
Slippery.
They didn't do that when, can't remember who it was, but one of the Camden Hills players fell down there. They didn't wipe anything up down there. Clearly there's some bias going down on the court, too. It's not just me, Hallie.
All right. And it's loud in this gym. Everyone clapping, everyone hyped up for their teams.
I know. I always wonder what the listeners at home hear, if they can hear that or if they're only hearing what the sound comes off from our mic. Seth Bowden gets called for a charge. A little bit controversial down there on the court, but he did put up a nice-looking shot. Of course, it doesn't count because it was a charge, and so the ball goes into the hands of the Windjammers. But a timeout was called, and I'm sure that our director, Mr. Brown, is going to want to take a look at some sponsors. Am I right?
Yes, I do, but I'm just amazed at what an incredible game we have here tonight, girls. This is awesome, huh?
Yes, absolutely.
Good contest between two teams that I think are very similar, and which always makes it fun.
Yes.
These last few minutes are going to be exciting. I do want to talk about our main sponsors again because these are our big boys. These are Gilman Electrical Supply, 368-4306. And Bears One Stop, 368-2230. On top, we talked about A.E. Robinson earlier with great pizza, but Bears has all kinds of great food.
Yes, they do.
Great lunches and pizza and, of course, gas right there. And Gilman Electrical Supply for all your electrical supply needs. They have always been great sponsors here at Nokomis, and very happy to have them as our Player of the Game sponsors here.
Absolutely.
What a game.
What a game, Mr. Brown. What a game, Hallie.
What a game.
Obviously, the Warriors have been conditioned very well because I don't even think any of them look tired. And all 5 players on the court have played almost the entire game, with Seth Bowden, Alex Grant, and Connor Sides literally playing every minute. So, I mean, obviously they're very well conditioned and well coached by Josh Grant to be in the shape that they are in and the condition that they are in to be able to play the whole game and put up numbers like these and play as well as they're playing.
And Nolan Ames had another layup here.
Yes, to cut the
7
lead.
points this half.
Yes. And so Camden Hills is playing much tougher defense with 2.5 minutes to go, that they are pressing and they are getting in the way of plays. And Owen Sides gets called for a charge down on their side of the court as he goes up for a shot. And so the ball goes into the hands of the Windjammers once again. And so with 2 minutes to go, Owen Sides finds himself in a little bit of foul trouble, 3 here. And so he has to be a little bit more careful. Obviously, 2 fouls in 2 minutes is doable, but we don't want to see that happen.
Right, definitely not.
All right, white ball there on the rebound that goes off of the foot of a Camden Hills player. And we're seeing Camden Hills press. I think it's a really smart move by them with a 4-point deficit to try to intercept and get into the way of as many plays as possible. And so Warriors deciding to slow it down a little bit. Obviously, with less than 2 to go now, they need to keep the ball in their possession for as long as they can. And a foul is called on 35. There's not even anyone in the game 45. I don't know where I got that from, but it's okay.
Giving me a flashback from last game I announced with you. She was calling 42-32 the entire time, so she was very confused.
I think that was on number 35, girls.
I think so too, Mr. Brown. I just don't know what I'm looking at apparently. Dawson Townsend's first free throw falls, and so we will see what his second one does. His second one falls as well. Really smooth looking shot, and a timeout is called.
Nokomis Warriors, they've taken a lot of shots, but many of them have fallen, and I really can't say the same for Camden. They are doing well, but most of their shots are bouncing right off, and Nokomis is taking their time, passing the ball around, waiting for their shot, and it's really going in.
Yeah, absolutely, and I think that Camden has tried to speed things up a little bit to cut the deficit, but it's just not working. You know, sometimes it's better to slow down and take and find the right shot before you shoot instead of just throwing something up trying to cut the deficit down.
Definitely. I fully agree.
So what do you think, girls? Do you think Nokomis is going to try to hold on to the ball here and take as much time off the clock as possible? Yeah, I think that's they might try to do that.
I think so too. I think they're going to try and take off at least 30 minutes. 30 minutes, 30 seconds. Not even 30 minutes. I don't even know. Anyway, they're probably going to try and take off at least 30 seconds would be my guess.
And with 1 minute and 42 seconds left in this game, free throws will be key down the stretch to win this game, really, here.
Yeah, I mean, we're going to see Camden Hills try to foul to get
definitely
to try to get the possession back into their hands, I think. Oh, my gosh.
Long
deep three there
Duke.
from Will Duke. And that was a really huge shot for them to cut the lead down to 3 for the Warriors. But Connor Sides is just so quick down the court. That really looked like a double dribble to me, and I think the Camden Hills fans would agree with me. We can hear them from up here. But there was a foul, so as we predicted, and so Owen Sides to the line. In close games like this, lots of times teams will foul to get people to the line and try and get the possession back. But hopefully the Warriors can be really strong with their shot and confident with it to close it here.
Definitely, yes, absolutely.
Oh, Owen's second shot just rolls in and out of the
basket here. Just spins right out. It was in, and then it's like, maybe not.
Oh my gosh, that three looked really good from the Camden Hills.
Some confusion on the court here.
Yes, I'm very confused. The confusion is not only on the court, I'm also confused. And so I thought that was a shooting foul too, because he was shooting the ball when he called it, but I guess it's not. Again, I am the ref up here, I guess. And so he called that out of bounds because it went bounced behind the backboard.
Yes.
So Warriors will get the ball, obviously, because Camden Hills shot it. So it's still going to be a Warriors possession, but really just an awesome game to watch here. 3-point lead. That's it with 52 seconds to go. And so it's going to be a huge possession here from the Warriors to be strong with the ball, take their time, and wait for their shot. If they can take 25, 30 seconds off the clock and score a three, that is going to be huge.
Yes, it is.
We will likely see Camden try to foul quickly. But, I mean, like we talked about earlier, it's going to be important to see that foul shots go in.
Yes, it will be. It's going to be a tight one here. Has been this whole game.
Yeah, I mean, it really has. We knew right from the first quarter that this was going to be an awesome game to watch, and it really has been. How lucky are we to be able to announce it?
I know. My nails are filed right down. I'm biting them. Ah! Stressful game here. And we'll see who lands on top.
Certainly. Big heel points up in the air for the win here. I mean, Camden Hill is just pressing super hard, which, I mean, smart move here. Oh, my gosh. But Owen Side's just sitting under the basket. Goes up for a shot, and it doesn't fall. But Seth Bowden, of course, shoots it and absolutely nails it. They got to play really tough defense here, the Warriors do. Two threes shot by the Windjammers do not go. A layup shot by the Windjammers do not go. Another three is absolute money. It's just absolute money. And a timeout is called by the Camden Hills Windjammers. And so 16 seconds to go. We are looking at 54-52. And so we if the Warriors are looking to win this game, they need to be super, super strong with the ball here. I mean, my guess is that they're just going to hold it, but we're probably going to see Camden foul.
Yes. Play that press really hard on them.
Just goes to show you girls how important foul shots are, right? Especially this time of the game, but also any time of the game. Foul shots are always crucial.
We haven't actually seen a ton of foul shots shot this game. Usually we see, I think that typically there's more shot, but not tonight. .4
seconds left in this game. We'll see what it comes down to.
And so Warriors have the possession here. And Grant gets fouled with 3.5 seconds to go. So it's going to be really important for him to make both of these free throws, because if it gets back into the hands of the Camden Hills Windjammers, they could put up a shot and take the lead back.
They could either tie and go into overtime or make it 3 and they win by 1. Here's Alex Grant with the shot.
And the first one falls. Huge shot by Grant there.
Definitely. Absolutely. Insurance point.
And his second one falls as well.
You hear the crowd just go loud, cheering for that shot. Timeout in Camden Hills. Let's see what they come up with here.
That was actually a Warriors timeout.
Was it?
Well, I mean, I saw Coach Grant screaming for a timeout. I don't know if I was watching.
I also
Warriors.
saw Camden Hills put their
So I don't know
arms out.
who called. I don't know who called, but I saw Coach Grant screaming for a timeout. So could have been either. But with 3.5 seconds to go, and a 4-point lead from the Warriors, I'm thinking that this game is going to be wraps. But
Hey guys, let's do the player of the game right now.
you
right?
know, I mean, I think that it's a pretty easy choice, don't you guys?
Definitely,
I do.
yes.
I do. I think Seth Bowden has played maybe the best game I've seen him play at his young high school career here at Nokomis. Awesome job. Seth Bowden, our Gilman Electric player of the game. What a big win here it's going to be for the Warriors. You know, if they can get this win, this is a lot of points. It's
Yes,
going
it
to be
is.
great.
21 points for Seth Bowden. Just an awesome, awesome game. And you see him filling the lane, passing, playing excellent defense, using his body to his advantage. I agree, Mr. Brown. Just an awesome game to start his young career.
Right, and his excellent communication on the court, too. Just to top it off.
And so the Warriors come away with the win, and that is worth a ton of heel points. And so what an awesome game we had the pleasure of watching. So thank you all for tuning in. And we hope to be live streaming Wednesday's game at the Augusta Civic Center. We have both the girls and the boys playing there. And we finished this game 56-52. The Warriors win. Seth Bowden is our Gilman Electric player of the game with 21. And
21 points for Seth Bowden tonight. What an awesome performance. Great win by the Warriors. We are going to try to do Wednesday's evening games with the girls and boys at the Augusta Civic Center, so we'll see how that goes. We're going to do our best. And with that, we want to wish everyone a Merry Christmas out there. Thank you, girls, for doing an awesome job today. And hopefully everybody enjoyed this game, and we'll see you hopefully on Wednesday.
see you hopefully Wednesday. Thank you guys for tuning in.
Thank you.